China's presence in the Yellow Sea is raising alarm. Installed amid overlapping maritime claims with South Korea. Massive steel structures originally promoted as fish farms now serve as focal points of a geopolitical standoff. South Korea has officially expressed deep concern after discovering 3 large Chinese-built platforms inside the Shared Provisional Measures Zone territory where exclusive economic zones overlap and activity beyond fishing is supposed to be banned. The government says their maritime rights are being violated. Beijing insists these structures are deep-sea aquaculture facilities and fully compliant with international law and the 2001 Fisheries Agreement. But many analysts and South Korean lawmakers view them as part of Beijing's gray zone. Strategy incremental encroachments cloaked in civilian pretext. Reports suggest these are similar tactics to China's island-building campaign in the South China Sea. One of the installs, nicknamed Atlantic Amsterdam, is a repurposed oil rig measuring roughly 350 by 265 feet and rising 160 feet above sea level. It features a helipad, lifeboats, and capacity for over 100 people, far beyond what a typical aquaculture platform needs. Satellite imagery shows at least 13 supporting buoys positioned in close proximity. In February, a South Korean research vessel, Anuri, attempted to investigate these installations and was intercepted by 3 Chinese Coast Guard vessels, plainclothed Chinese personnel in small inflatable boats. Some armed with knives, reportedly forced the Korean crew to turn back after a 2-wire standoff. The incident reflects opaque maritime enforcement and escalating tension. South Korean lawmakers, including Na Kyung-won, described China's tactics as gangster-style, accusing Beijing of using strategic installations to restrict access to these waters and force a shift in control, all while claiming civilian purpose. Analysts from Seoul's Korea Institute for Maritime Strategy warn the structures could obstruct future access by South Korean or U.S. naval vessels, particularly during a crisis involving Taiwan. Environmental and intelligence assets positioned here could generate strategic data or block military movement if needed. China rejects these concerns, repeatedly stating the platforms do not violate treaties, are legally situated within its coastal waters, and do not affect navigation or safety. It has offered inspection visits, but Seoul hesitates, worried that official engagement may implicitly legitimize Beijing's installations. In the months since, China has bolstered its maritime presence with additional installations and declared unilateral no-sail zones, escalating provocations within the Provisional Measures Zone. Meanwhile, China's air and naval activity in the Yellow Sea has surged, including incursions into South Korean airspace and near U.S. allied military bases. For its part, Seoul has deployed its own floating research platform into the zone as an environmental monitoring countermeasure. But public opinion remains skeptical. Many feel China's gradual presence shift may be irreversible unless met with proportional pushback now. What makes this escalation so concerning is the lack of clarity. The Yellow Sea, which lies at the heart of naval access between China, Korea, and the U.S., is now a testing ground for maritime signaling, surveillance, and strategic ambiguity, all without firing a shot. China's structure could become a permanent intelligence node, fishing base, or something more militarized over time. The only certainty? This isn't about fish. It's about strategic positioning, access denial, and laying groundwork for influence under civilian pretense. And if left unchecked, it could fundamentally alter maritime control along a corridor critical for regional conflict or economic disruption. For viewers curious about strategy, surveillance, and surprise tactics, this conflict in the Yellow Sea is one of 2025's most underreported yet highly revealing geopolitical dramas.